I was assigned Napoleon from Riobamba, Ecuador. He is 10 years old and has a commute of about 1 mile to school each day. The streets of Riobamba are quite uneven cobblestone, making for a bumpy ride. Riobamba is also quite a mountainous place. Him and his family have just moved to Riobamba, so they are not quite used to the altitude. So he gets winded easily. His school is downtown, and he will have to lock up his bike each day. I'm tasked with designing a bike specifically for him. I began my research by looking at pre-existing bikes. I learned that the modern bike frame uses a diamond shape to maximize stability. I also learned about the use of carbon fiber as a material for a bike. It is stiffer at a lower weight than most any other material known. This is why I choose it for my material for my frame. A lighter bike will make pedaling for a 10-year-old Napoleon a lot easier. Its tense strength will also protect the bike from the elements. While keeping the bike light, I can still add the components of a mountain bike while keeping it easy to pedal. The next step was interviewing an avid bike rider. I chose my classmate Graham, who rides his bike to school every day, rain or shine. Graham told me, quote, "My mountain bike is pretty heavy just for riding around the city, but I really like that it has shock absorbers and how easily I can shift up hills," quote. This was very helpful knowledge because Napoleon also lives in a urban and somewhat hilly town, so I want to incorporate a lot of elements from a mountain bike while keeping the bike light. So let me show you my drawn diagram of the bike. Here it is. I also incorporated an oversized gel seat because Napoleon doesn't have to ride that long, so it won't get uncomfortable having a big padded seat. I also incorporated pedals with extra grip straps for when the ground gets rocky, and thick tires made with nylon covered in rubber. Also, the handlebars are a little bit longer for better stability, and there's a gripping handle on the bike so when you move it around. Yes. So, my bike's tough, thick wheels, stock shock absorbers, gear control, and is made of carbon fiber. Napoleon also needs a security system for his bike. And no worries of lost keys or forgotten password with my bike. It has a touch-activated lock that makes the bike close into itself, so it's easier to transfer and store. The activated lock doesn't just close the bike, but it locks it into itself as well. It can be wrapped around a thin tree or pole. Napoleon also has many siblings who would also like to borrow the bike as well on weekends, so the lock allows for multiple fingerprints to be logged through our app, the Child-Proof Bike app. I know it might be scary giving your 10-year-old such a high-end product, but this bike is very durable. Carbon fiber is tougher than steel. There will be no trips to the bike shop for broken rims or discs with my bike. It's solid with quality everything. So here's my model. It is 20 times smaller than the real deal. So 1 to 25 is the ratio scale. And here you can see it actually bends. So that's showing how the mechanism work. This is a button that's touch activated. And yeah. Thank you for listening.